Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. It's the Crypto Lifer. We're going to break it down right now and get into what I'm seeing, what's happening. Talk about the trade I made yesterday. Made a nice 670 off of NAKA and off of 3,300 bucks. I mean, wasn't too bad. Thought I put 3,600, put 3,300, turned it into 3,900. Nice little trade on the day. We'll talk about that. What's cracking? Okay, so let's get into the markets. Let's get into the markets. Bang, bang, bang. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. I got alerts pumping. Let's see what's cracking. I see everyone in the chat. Shout out to everyone here on the chat. Thank you for coming on in on this Monday morning. What a crazy Monday morning. I'm a little early today, I know. 8:57 a.m., about an hour early on the live. Stacking and packing, stack my change. Stack my change in the house. All my peoples, all my moms. Shout out to Rodney Robinson, all my peoples. Thank you for coming on into the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Just going to pop out that chat. Can't really watch the stream. That thing's going to... But we're leaving this location. I'm leaving this location in an hour. So I'm gone from this Wi-Fi. Never to be had again. So that'll be a good thing, right? I paused this too because I can't even, if I play that stream, it kills the stream itself. Pause, right? Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. 60 people watching, 35 likes. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. Just to keep it pumping, if you're jumping on in, hit that like button. I would greatly appreciate it. I need it more than you would ever know. So we get that 60 likes and we get to 100. We get to 100 likes, we get to 150, 150, 200, and so on and so forth. You are the reason I continue to grow is those likes. Without the likes, I am basically back to the algorithmic fight. So help me do what I got to do. Drinking my lemon water, fighting through the day. I'll keep fighting for you if you keep fighting for me, and I appreciate that. And all you got to do is hit that like button. So thank you so much. Taking a look at Fantom here as it begins to pump. We talked about it. Easy peasy on the 4 hour, ready to rock. And this is the 3-day chart. As you can see, getting extended, but starting to continue to make a move. 3-day chart wants 458 for Fantom. If you were in the Patreon, you would get opportunities for possible whitelist. Just saying. Another perk of the Patreon. Good morning. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. Fantom. There's so many, I mean, you be with a guy that does crypto every single day, and whatever comes my way is coming your way, and I'll know you're one of my supporters, and you will be blessed. So definitely jumping into my Patreon, probably a smart idea. A guy who's destined, who's, you know, made hundreds of thousands of dollars in crypto, has shown exactly how he did it, like has been very transparent every single time, has really broken down what I do every single day, because I believe I could die tomorrow, and I learned how to get out of the rat race. Why would I hide that? Why would I think, oh, cool, I know how to get out. Let me watch everybody else struggle while I just hang out and have fun. No, it's not going to happen like that, because I'm not that dude, never been, never will be. If I figure something else out, I'm going to help someone else out. You know why? Because I know that person will then give it back to me, and I know there's so much coming back to me if I can help others. So you could say it's selfish helping others, because you know in the end you're going to create more beautiful joy around you, and the people that are going to be able to remember where they got that joy, oh, Crypto Lifer. And they're like, let me send him some joy. Man, you could say it's just a way to procure your life into having good feelings and good vibes at all times, because you send out the good vibes, other people are going to have to send the good vibes back to you. There's no way they can't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got burned bad, yeah. Damn, bro, you got something to say. Nah, definitely. I mean, this, you know what it is? Where we are, it's cloudy, it's rainy, right? I'm inside all day. We come out here and just like, bam, I got burned all over my face, man, easily. Hell yeah. But, you know, I always wear a hat. I didn't wear a hat. I was talking about that. You know. My second Bart Simpson didn't play out either. I told you it wasn't going to play out. I don't know why you didn't listen to me. But whatever. Whatever. I don't know. Anyway, you do whatever makes you happy. You're not supposed to listen to me. But it's like, I don't know why you didn't listen. I don't know why you listen to the technical analysis. But 258 for Fantom. I see Fantom going to 258. 1 hour ready to rock. Fantom wants to push to the upside. Nice move for Fantom here. So, hey, trade Fantom on a swing trade to the upside. Bottom on the 1 hour to the top of the 1 hour. Call it a day, just like I did NAKA last night. Yesterday during the day. Same trade, same idea. Just trading easy. Trading my way. Trading my style. 1 hour trades, baby. Looking at that 15-minute on Fantom. And we're going to take a look at Fantom pushing to the upside here on the 15-minute with momentum. After a down. Also, lack of bearish momentum here. I'm telling you right now, Fantom about to make a move. Not too long from now, I'm personally thinking of jumping on into a swing trade here for Fantom. Looks like kind of the money trade of the day. So there's Fantom in a nutshell. We're going to take a look at Sand. We're moving with the alts for you quick. Then we're going to jump into Bitcoin. Sand, as you can see, is forming a bit of a beautiful flag here on the 15-minute. This is my projected flag. Let's clean it up. Remember, I project these before they even occur. We're definitely looking at something like this. Clean it up. Clean it up, lifer. How's that music? Keeping it moving, keeping it banging, keeping it going, keeping it banging, keeping it moving, keeping it banging, keeping it going, keeping it stanging. Reminisce in the spot. Reminisce in the spot. Reminisce in the spot when I'm working it rock. Better in the pop. Moving with linguistic, the shit, the flip shit, the this shit, the this shit. All with the misfits. Look at this. So 17% gains coming on a swing for Sand. 15-minute is high, though. I don't get in when the 15-minute is high. I don't get in when the 15-minute is high. Let's take a look at the 1 hour, though. Now, the 1 hour is pushing up to kind of the trade was already swung, honestly, in my humble opinion. 642, 670, starting to do its thing. We take a look at the 4 hour. Where is the 4 hour? 4 hours ready to rock. So what you do is beautiful. Beautiful. This is saying that we're ready for a pump to the upside. And look at this. This 4 hour is about to move. Remember, Sand was just like this in the 4 hour 2 days ago. And boom, we got the move. So I like what I'm seeing here for Sand. Another swing trade for Sand going to 8 beans. That's 120 on 6. That's about 20% gains. 789 is the target for Sand. So I see Sand doing damage not too long from now. Watch Sand on that 4 hour. Fantom looked like this yesterday. Sand looked like this 2 days ago. Both times, they both look the same as this. They pumped. Sometimes it's easy as pattern recognition. Like, oh, it looked like this before. I've seen this before. I'm telling you, after a while, trading becomes that. I've seen this before. And oh, here you go. You know what I'm saying? So what do you think is going to happen? And nothing's guaranteed, but hey, it's the probability of what you've seen before. And that's why the more you've traded, the more you see things. Nothing is better than just time in the market, learning the market. You see what I'm saying? Just learning the market. There's nothing better than learning, just having time in the market, understanding where you are, how many times you've seen certain setups. The more times you've seen a setup, the more times you're going to be able to utilize it to your advantage. It's just that simple. It really is that simple, right? So here we go. Luna banging on them, right? Probably going to pull back when it hit that $100. You know, the psychological regions, when you hit $100, $50, $75, $50. No, people are going to take profit. It's just a thing that we see humans do. Near's been on a bit of a tear. I wouldn't be surprised if Near continued to go on up onto a tear. Let's take a look at Near. Kudos, too. Back in the game, we'll take a look at Kudos. We're going to look at Coast. I want to take a look at Peoples, too, as it didn't really get its full pump. We'll see what happened to Peoples in a second. And let's jump into Bitcoin, shall we? Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. I'm still in sunny Florida until the 3rd of January. Unreal. Honestly, it was a nightmare last night. You don't even want to know. Absolute nightmare. Absolute nightmare. not a nightmare. I shouldn't say that. It's not the biggest deal in the world, but So we suggested that Bitcoin would pump out of this flag here. Look, the 4-hour was moving. Last night we looked like the 4-hour was nice. I suggested that we would get a pump for Bitcoin, right? Why? Well, I'm looking at it this morning, and I said we're in a bit of a flag here. Look for Bitcoin to pump to the upside. Bitcoin's pumping as we speak, 51,300. Where do we see Bitcoin going? Well, the 1 hour is about to get oversold. It can get extended. It can double top. It's getting away from the 21, right? So I look at the 15 to see how much momentum it has. 15 minutes a little cooked too as well. But it is suggesting sideways behavior, we hope. So draw your flag. Look for this flag to fulfill itself on the 15-minute and the 1 hour. When that is done doing its thing, this 4 hours is not done yet either. Okay? I keep talking about this though, bulls need a candle close above this area, 52,000. Like, we just can't. That was a big rejection area that we were there. We've been playing games here sideways till we really get it. I'm not impressed. I am not impressed till we get a candle close above this area. And then even then, we have a lot more work to do. The measured move, though, is up here at $53,800, $54,000 Bitcoin. So we'll be watching Bitcoin very, very closely in a nutshell here. But this is what I'm looking for. I want to see this flag fulfill itself, okay? We could get a double top, too, of some type. Maybe we pump, and we pump up again, too. We'll see how much momentum this 1 hour can give us. But generally, we're about 90% through the move. Whatever move we were going to get, we were 90% through it. Shout out to anyone that jumped on in, or shout out to anyone that's seen the move happen. Right as I woke up, this candle was starting to form. So there's nothing I could have done, right? But we already had opened up a trade here. So congratulations to the lifers looking at Bitcoin. I liked what I saw. Back in the pattern, ready to rock, doing damage, Bitcoin. And this is making the rest of the market pump, right? We talked about mana, right? Look at mana pumping out of the falling wedge, breaking above this support region here at 361 and continuing up. And look, I see mana getting all the way to 672. So mana is just getting started. Okay, look at mana on that 3-day chart. And you'll see that it is just getting started. Let it fulfill it. Play the 3-day chart. Once you're in, play the 3-day, baby. Let the 3-day be your guide. I love the 3-day chart. I've been using it more and more lately, and it's really been getting me where I need to go. Let's take a look at XRP. All right. Oldie but goodie. Not many people talk about XRP. Let's take a look at XRP. And I won't be here long. Any super chats, any ask, let me know. This is going to be a quick stream. We're out at about 9:45. 45 minutes in and out, baby. Fast stream. So let's keep it moving. Let's keep it kicking. For doing damage, shout out to Wayne Mustafa for the 333. Tree City West, $2. Cardano is back from the dead. Sand or Phantom? The $1 million question. Computer acting weird this morning. Shrugs. I think I got it. Come to my kava bar in Pierce, Florida. I definitely owe you some drinks for all that you taught me. I would be honored. Pierce, Florida. How far away is that? What's the name? Pierce, Florida. Looks like it's on the other, not too far. Other coast, though. I don't know, man. I'll tell you, I've been through a lot the last night. Look, so this is what happened. My wife says, hey, let's go to Florida. I cringe and say, dude, I'd rather stay home and work on my channel and do what I need to do. My mom was like, I'm too into my group. I don't want to go to Florida. I didn't say that, but that's kind of, I gave her the impression that I didn't want to go anywhere. She's like, but you never want to go anywhere. And I'm like, whatever. But then she's like, but my whole cousins are going to be there, and we're going to be there with my cousins, and Summer can play with my cousins, and like, you'll have some time alone, and there's a golf course, and I'll take you to this resort, and you'll relax, and just, it's going to be fun. And I'm like, all right, my wife's been through a lot. Her dad died of COVID, right? Like, she's just been through a lot. So when she asked me for something, I said, you know what, honey? Let's do it, baby. And I'm going to talk about my life while we go over crypto, if you don't mind, right? If we can't have a little bit of a reality show here, get to know each other a little bit, be personable. If we can't be personable among people, some people come here, show me the charts, and get off the internet. It's like, it shouldn't be like that. There should be some love. You should actually care about my life. I'll care about your life. Let me know. Ronnie, thank you for reaching out about the hotel. You're the man, dude. Very nice of you. And I was about to take you up on it, no lie. So look at XRP, though. It's sitting in the golden pocket, which it bounced off of. In this beautiful pennant, I see XRP getting to 277. I really do. And I don't see why it can't. $2.77 XRP, baby. Coming sooner than later. Might take a few months, but it's going to come. Might take 10 years, but it's going to... might take 1,000 years, but, you know, it'll eventually be there. You might have died 100 lifetimes, but XRP will get to $5. Get the bad stuff up. Yeah, so this is what happened. So, you super chats are working. LOL. Glad I made it this morning. Glad to see you and the rest of the lifers. Shout out to Zero Allegiance. Wash your fingers there. Lifer, I missed the show. Happy Christmas. Why Santa kissing a man? I know, right? You never know. I mean, I don't even know what you're saying, but I probably do. And shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. As we get wild and crazy here on the cryptocurrency show. Cryptocurrency and Bitcoin live every single day. Analysis to keep you up to date every single day. I am your analysis here, the Crypto Lifer. Nice soothing voice, nice good music, and constant action here to keep you updated and entertained. I'm also funny. I'll throw water on my face. I'll jump around. You never know. Shout out to shout out to my buddy Nick Searles. If I join the Patreon and put forth the effort while I learn to chart, Ironworker life in crypto fam. You will learn to chart. You will learn more than that. You will become a boss of your own life. You know what I'm saying? Well, you already are. You're an ironworker. But, you know, you'll just have more options. Hanging out with me, you'll have more options. I'm an option type of guy. I provide options for the people around me. That's the type of person I am. You hang out with me, certain things will change in your life. And that's just what it is. There's no flaws on me. I'm progressing as fast as I can, moving at the speed of light. And if you want to come on my ship and fly to the moon, the door is open, baby. The door is open. So I suggest you jump on in because we might just get light years away at one point. And if you don't understand what we're putting down now, you might just get lost in the ether. So jump on in and we'll pull you out of that ether. We'll pull you in to the good matter, out of that dark matter. You'll learn so much. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I thought I was here for the Bob Menery show. Hey, loving the content. Can't wait to hear about the Metaverse suggestions. Thank you. Shout out to Newt J1234. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to dangle it, though. You got to stay here for a little while. I'm going to talk about my Metaverse coins that are going to blast off must-have Metaverse must-haves. So that's coming through on the title. You never knew what comes through on the title, though. Metaverse must-haves. All right. We're going to look at the hot coin on my list here. We're going to see what's hot. We're going to look at Cargo X. We're going to look at capacity. I'm going to throw some things you haven't even thought about on your radar, right? So here we have data. Parsec up 18% on that news. Put some Parsec news. MTV starting to come back up, crawl back up 17%. Key up 9%. STX, which we've been talking about. EGLD on some news. And it's coming on in. That I posted to the Patrons. And Cardano. Let's take a look at Cardano. Everyone wants to know. What's up with Cardano, baby? And you can see it bounced off the what? It bounced off the what? It bounced off the 618 Fibonacci level. Thank you so much for that super chat. Much respected to... Is that Troy or Tori? Is that Tori McFarlane? Is that Troy? Joe for the $5 super chat. Can you check out POLC? We will. Shout out to Tori McFarlane, my dude, man. Have you looked at SHIB? I have not. We'll take a look at Shiba Inu from my man, Tori McFarlane. My buddy, Mr. McFarlane. Shout out to Joe for the $5 super chat. Joe, always throwing it down. Joe, thank you so much for the love, man. MTV having a good morning. Yes, it is. Can you check out POLC? We'll take a look at POLC. So here's Cardano, right? And Cardano wanting to do some serious damage. $5 from Jesse Herman, just to say I appreciate you, lifer. And could you also check Kadena, KDA. Oh yeah, Kadena pumping from 10 to 15. And I talked about dollar cost averaging into Kadena. from $9, $10, $11. I go over this over and over again. Okay, and I'll continue to until you get what I'm putting down. All right? Again, I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing I do and say here is financial advice. Please get yourself a financial advisor and do your own due diligence before getting into any trade, project, or coin. I go over technical. What am I doing? I'm going over the technical analysis of coins, suggestions, things that people were talking about. We're looking at deep dives. We're just doing our research together as a team, whether it's fundamental or technical, and just putting the whole story together and kind of seeing what we see. And if we see something that makes sense, then I personally may take a trade. You do whatever makes you happy, right? So look, we take a look at this here. It's bouncing off the 618 and getting legs. Finally, may have bottomed here at 120. Cardano on its way back up to the $3 region. My target for Cardano is $4.60, and I'm sticking to it. So I'm sticking to it. 3-day is getting a little spent, but it's all really about that weekly, and that weekly really is starting to get a push to the upside. And look, ride Cardano on the weekly, and that's, you know, the longer you've been in something, the bigger of the time frame I'm going to take. So Cardano on the weekly. Let's take a look at Shiba Inu from my man Tori McFarland. Shout out to my man Tori. Let's take a look at SHIB. And we're going to be in fast-paced super chat mode. I'm out of here in about 40 minutes. So fast-paced super chat mode, let me know. I was doing some tutoring over there. People are like, what is that? That's now interesting. SHIB got a push up on the daily. I'm going to just delete all our work, even though, you know, we bounce off the 886. We're right there at this 786 Fibonacci level here. All right. But it's messy. So look. Ideas of a shoulder, a head, and a possible shoulder there. Rounded bottoms, right? Pay the bills. It's finally getting its rounded bottom here. And it could follow this suit. It could pump up higher. But it's starting to at least break the trend. Starting to break the trend. And can you dig it? 8 in the morning, get your body moving, get your body pumping. The music that keeps you going with the Crypto Lifer. So what we need is if the daily decides to reset. I am seeing this idea that if the daily decides to reset, we're looking for a push to the upside here. So I put my alert here on the daily. Looking for this to stay in a flag or bounce off of no lower than this area here. 3486, 3406. And I want to see the 21-day moving average cup the price on the daily moving average and keep us from going any lower. And so that's something I'm looking at. Also, remember, though, the 200-day moving average appeared. A lot of times it is a magnet for the price. We are there, though, on the 4-hour, and that's a good sign, too, is I like to see that. A little bit of indecision momentum, but doesn't mean we can't pump from that place. And the 1-hour starting to form a bit of a flag for SHIB. So SHIB, forming a flag, showing signs of life here. If it can continue in this flag and pump to the upside, it does have a smaller measured move, about 10-20% gains for SHIB. So I'll watch it closely. It's not the trade of the day by all means, but I'll watch it very, very closely. We'll take a look at EGLD on the charts as well. On the 1-hour, needs to come on down. Starting to form that flag, though, and that's a good sign. So I begin to form the flag so I can see what happens when I hit that flag. Same thing with the 4-hour. I put my alert here on that 4-hour, and when this comes on down, I'll take a look at it. Take a look at the daily as well for EGLD. If it's in your favor, had a bit of a pump already. Can't make a higher high, too. If it doesn't do that, it's in a bit of a downtrend. Double bottom there, which it did form and started to pump, but it needs to make a higher high. Really, it needs to get back above 343 to remain more in a bullish way, or it's not in like kind of like a sideways downtrend for EGLD. Sad, because I own a lot of it, and even saying that makes me cringe, but I have to tell it how it is. Let's take a look at MTV now. Finally getting a big candle break above this level with a push-up, but again, that daily. A lot of these coins are getting a nice move, but the daily is high on many, many things. Let's take a look at MATIC. As long as people are hyped about MATIC too, will you win a MATIC trade? Was I in a MATIC trade? Let me take. If I was in a MATIC trade, what would I be doing? Where would I be at? Well, MATIC went to a high of about 294. The daily time frame is cooked. Like it's telling you I'm cooked, I'm done. And that doesn't mean it's over, but it means it's just going to have to flag out. We look at support and resistance lines and things that we're looking at here as well. right? We got one there. We got one right here. Ooh. And about right there. And here. And so MATIC, right, comes to kiss that 21-day moving average. And that's something that we're looking at here. Right? And the move, and this is what we want. We want that daily. And you can see this is what we're getting on these spurts. But look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, that was a nice 2 weeks with about 9 days of green, 10 days of green for MATIC. Only a few red days where people took some profits. And the rest of the time, MATIC was just continuing to pump to the upside. Finally, I mean, MATIC was teasing with $2 over and over again. So this suggests that MATIC can get to $4.14. Not bad for MATIC. I'm personally in a MATIC trade since June. Imagine being in a trade since June. Yeah, I can. I do it all the time. And you should try it. It's pretty sweet. Patience pays a lot. You know, it doesn't always have to be that way, right? You could swing trade your life off and everything has to be perfect. But, you know, you can't make every perfect trade every time. Some funds, I believe, just have to be parked and doing their thing, making money, just better, you know. That's better than a savings account. You're making a big percentage. Like we put $5,000 into MATIC in June, right? And at about a buck nine, and you know, soon we'll triple that, right? Into 15 grand. We'll make 10 grand on the money in less than a year. That's 300% returns. I mean, you know, you're not going to get anything like that. So now I'm seeing the drop frames as people wake up in this place and start eating up the Wi-Fi. Yeah. But I'm moving to a place with my own Wi-Fi. All will be well. Have no fear. Everything will be better. So I'm making a change, making a move. Yeah, so the pain. So this is what happened. So supposed to go to Orlando. Couldn't go to Orlando, right? Trying to give you the backstory behind the story while we continue to flip. Couldn't go to Orlando because my wife's family got sick. Someone had COVID and canceled the trip, right? So when that trip got canceled, we decided, I personally wasn't really a fan of going to Orlando. Kind of was just doing that for my kid. I wanted to see my daughter play with her cousins. And I'm sure I have fun wherever I go. I would have had fun no matter what I do. I was going to try to drag Rodney Robinson out there to play golf with me. Beg him to come for a round. Maybe he would have, maybe he wouldn't have. You never know. That was one of my ideas. And then I had a few other ideas up my sleeve. Hang out with DJ Kennedy, D Kennedy out here and, go to Cocoa Beach. Maybe watch one of the, a ship, take off. Check out some cool stuff, do my thing. I had some plans, a way to get through the week and then do my thing for you guys. So that was my plan. But then I also was like, not really, I like the Gulf Coast and I like Sarasota, Anna Maria Island. It is beautiful. If you've never been to the Gulf, if you always go to Miami, West Palm Beach, and you've never been out to this side, I'm telling you, the water is crystal clear, like crystal clear, the clearest water you've ever seen in your life. Like you can see your feet. 5 feet, 6 feet. It looks like you're in the Caribbean. And there's a place called Bean Point Beach. It's absolutely beautiful. One of the most beautiful places I've ever been in my entire life. And I mean, I'm talking just, feels like you're in the Caribbean. And so, I don't know. There's probably better out there. I've seen a lot, but I find it so beautiful. But I will check out John's Pass now. I think maybe tomorrow I'm going to check out John's Pass, the pirate ship, and all that fun stuff that you were telling me about, Ronnie. But look at this beautiful ascending triangle for MATIC. And we drew this earlier. We had this drawn, but MATIC banging on him and doing damage. I see MATIC making a flag here on the daily before it can pump back up to the upside, coming back to 262 possibly. It's on that high at 283, right? We'll take a look. Any more pump here on the 4 hour? Yeah, 4 hours turn on you too. 1 hour may give you something. But remember, the other time frame's just not in the flavor. So, you don't want to fight the feeling. Like, you might get a nice pump here in the 1 hour on this little flag. And you could zoom in here. And this is what I do. Like, you make each world your world. Like, you're going to trade the 1 hour, zoom on in. Once you've seen the bigger time frames, by all means, zoom on in. Make sure you're comfortable with what you're seeing. And we could come on down here again, and bounce off this lower time frame. Measured move here, and then you're going to be overbought on multiple time frames. The daily, the 4 hour, and the 1 hour after this measured move puts you here at about, 298. So, my humble opinion, this is a nice little profit. Quick peek at VR, please. Flagging on the 4 hour. Let's take a look at Zero Allegiance Let's take a quick peek at VR. Then we're going to jump into Kadena. I got you on Kadena and what other, and POLC. Let's take a look at VR. Thank you so much for the super chat. Much respect to you and yours. Zero Allegiance, my man. Kadena, POLC, and VR from Love Learning. Thank you so much, Love Learning. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming on into the live. Thank you for my moderators. Thank you for everyone helping me out getting through the day. All right. I'm just going to delete this, and we're going to look at it. I'm going to show you what to do. I'm going to look at the 3-day chart, which really got nothing. We'll go to the daily chart. Okay. The first thing I do is I mark my support and resistance lines. First thing I do. Okay. It's just only proper. It's only fair. And I want to see where daily candles closed. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. I want to see where the day. I'm using Alt H on a PC, Option H on a Macintosh. That's going to make these quick lines for you, so you can kind of get your idea of a nice X-axis line without having to make it your perfect. This will just come out. So here's our support and resistance lines. Okay. And this is what I'm seeing. All right. Now I begin to kind of form a, do I see a pattern? And my mind saw a pattern immediately. I don't know if you did. Something like this. Okay. And so that's a pennant that's getting tight on the daily time frame. Not much to go on the daily as far as stochastics, MACD, right? But remember, we did backtest this theory, and we used to do this a lot on PooCoins, with just no other. We use nothing but patterns. I wouldn't put any oscillators on. That says we're going to 77 for VR, right? I mean, high risk, high reward coin though. Let's take a look at the 4 hour, right? 4 hours looking scrumptious and flagging. Now what you do too is you can zoom in here. And you can look at the smaller flag. It's so funny. Anyone that doesn't come here and think that you're not going to learn, I'm just thinking about it today. Like, every once in a while there's like a hater or some weirdo that comes on the live and they're like, they say something silly or negative or pejorative. And it's almost just like, you can see what I'm doing. Like, even the simple fact that I'm just zooming in and showing you the flag inside the flag, like, that comes with skill, like that comes with time. And it would seem, oh yeah, obvious, but it's not. Like, the stuff isn't obvious. And honestly, this whole world is just a cup and handle after cup and handle. Look, there's your cup. And when this thing pumps, it pumps in like a straight line. Look, it had the wedge here, pump. Right? Pump. It had the wedge here, pump. And look, there's a cup there. I love what I do. I love technical analysis. I wouldn't change it for the world. I hope you love what you do too. Shout out to you if you love yourself. Cheers to all my lifers. This is lemon water, not water. And look at that. A move to the upside looking sweetly here for VR. Let's take a look at the 1 hour now. So now we've looked at, we're going to keep kind of cruising. This thing is flagging on the 1 hour. Looking highly likely to make a bit of a move here. Could they come down and grab some liquidity? They may. Bitcoin looking scrumptious as well. Move to the 15-minute for precisity. Wow, it's got momentum and it's bouncing. Interesting. Granted, a strange black swan event or a Bitcoin kind of doing something crazy. This looks like it's getting ready for a bit of a pump here to the upside. So VR on my radar for a nice pump. Shout out to Zero Allegiance. But this thing looks good on the 1 hour. It looks good on the 4 hour. My system says it's a go-go, right? So now I try to figure out more about what's happening, right? Risk-reward ratio. I'll do the math, right? Can you please have a look at MBS, Monkey Ball? We'll take a look at Monkey Ball. Thank you for putting that on the radar as well, as Monkey Ball is a new coin botched the launch, but said they were good, going to come out bigger and stronger, and they did. I actually always believed in the team. I thought they were going to do good things. I didn't think they were going to continue to fall off like they, Shout out to the Monkey Ball team. Hope you guys are doing well. Appreciate each and every one of you guys that are in crypto, innovating and creating, because without all the awesome programmers, techs, marketers, everybody in the space working together, even me, YouTubers, every single one of us throws our hat into the game, does something for the space, does something to help the space, right? Stack McChains, speaking of coming to the lifers, check out the follow-up info just posted in the 99 for VR. Hello, lifer, you and your family had a great Christmas. Can you take a look at Meta Hero? We'll take a look at Meta Hero for sure. Thank you so much. So we got to go over Kadena, POLC. We're looking at VR right now, right? So VR looks absolutely scrumptious to me. And we've done the math. We've done the work. I like what I'm seeing. MACD is low. RSI is low. Stochastics is low. Been consolidating for a while. We haven't FOMO'd on it. New coin in the VR space. It's called VR. It's got the ticker everybody wants. Once the metaverse starts to move, this thing starts to move. Thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate you and yours. Thank you very, very much. Let's take a look at VR here. USDT VR, right? And I like what I'm seeing here for VR. Very, very, very much. Okay. Believe VR could be the trade of the day, honestly, if I had to call it. Just because the way, what I'm seeing, what I'm seeing. VR is the trade of the day. I don't think you'll get, I personally don't think I will see better as a setup, wise. And anything is possible. It can go completely sideways, always use a stop loss. But trade of the day for me is VR. I like what I'm seeing for VR. Definitely the trade of the day, in my humble opinion. Looks even better than the trade of the day yesterday that played out very well, NAKA. So let's take a look at NAKA as I believe NAKA. So here. These are the coins. So I said, must-haves. VR is a must-have, I believe. It's going to do some serious damage. It's just getting started. You could see a 1020x out of this coin not too long from now. As long as Bitcoin kind of follows its way, finds its way, it starts to go sideways on this daily time frame and resets and shows us that the weekly is really the main big boss and we're going to start to move big. The rest of the metaverse is going to boom, and VR is on my radar. Small, low-cap gem on KuCoin that not many people know about, not many people are talking about, and I'm telling you right now, VR is something that you may want to get your hands on. So VR, okay, not financial advice. Do your own due diligence, do your own research, right? Find out why, find out the market cap, chart it yourself, put in your support and resistance, figure it all out. But VR is on my radar. And we like to get these coins when nobody really knows about them. This was 32 cents. It's only up 50%. At one point, it was up a whole 100%. Right? It did start down here at about 26 and it went up to 60. It did a 3x on the low, a little under a 3x, 2.5x on the low when nobody was really paying attention. So I see this back to 77 from 45, doing 64% gains on the measured move. So watch VR. It's on the radar, and the Patreons will be updated and we'll be talking about it as a team. More people will go over it and we'll have multiple eyes on that idea. Shout out to, and that's what the trading group is for, and that's why it's so amazing. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming on into the live and calling yourself Crypto Lifers. Thank you for being here, and thank you for jumping on into the live stream. It means a lot to me that you jump on in every single day. Let's take a look at POLC, Polka City, and you can look at POLC now on KuCoin. Funny, I was about to go to somewhere else, but I realized, hey, you can get it right here on KuCoin, baby. I don't have to go to PooCoin. I can go to the other one, KuCoin. I called it POCoin yesterday. Did anyone pick up on that? I was like, I love going to POCoin. It's my favorite place. Like POCoin.app. And you guys are just like, Polka City rounding in the rounded bottom. All right, finding its way. May have bottomed here at about 67 cents. I got Polka City at about 38 cents. Still holding a 3x on Polka City, but we did a 10x at its height at 38 cents. I believe this project can do some serious damage in the metaverse. This is one of my metaverse must-haves, Polka City, because I believe it did a deal with Byron Davis. It has its own ecosystem. You have the Equify car. You got these little dogs. You got a whole, I mean, there's an entire universe in there. I've also already walked around Polka City. You can already start doing stuff in there. It's got a working product. It's doing what it says it's going to do. The team is amazing. I like what I'm seeing for Polka City. Possible cup and handle here as well. And when the Metaverse explodes, it's going to explode fast and furious. I think you're going to see things that you never thought possible. So, just like we saw when Sand did damage, I mean, we already did see it. Like, that was insane, right? So, could we get a move up out of Polka City? It's possible. Not my trade of the day by all means. 4 hour is a bit high. It needs to reset, right? 1 hour is coming on down, though, right? Let's take a look at the daily time frame. And you got nothing because it wasn't on KuCoin that long, right? We could look at it on PooCoin just for more information. Polka City. Welcome to Polka City. The city for your polka. The city for Polka City. If no one knew what polka was, like polka dot, like we all get it, but like if you didn't know, you'd be like, what is this obsession with polka? And funny, they called it dot, polka dot, like polka dot. Like, it's funny, right? Like a polka dot dress. The girl in the polka dot bikini, right? She wore a eeny, teeny, weeny, 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 polka dot bikini. It's just funny. Like, where did this all come from? This obsession with the polka dot. And someone else knows. Some of you nerds probably know out there. You crypto fruitcakes and freaks. Welcome. You are welcome here. Crypto fruitcakes, freaks, evangelists, obsessionists. If you listen to podcasts in the shower, that's you. You're a crypto lifer. If your girlfriend rolls her eyes because every time she's around, you're playing some type of crypto video because you're telling her, I only have so much time. I got to learn this. There's always another coin. And if people look at you like you're insane, welcome to the group. You're a crypto lifer. Don't worry. You'll be all right one day. We'll get you help. We'll all go to Crypto Anonymous after this is over. All right? And we'll stay in fancy rehabs for crypto. We'll go to West Palm Beach and get massaged and say we can't take it. But anyway, back to the story to keep it pumping. And just keep watching because these are the crypto gems. We're going to go over the crypto gems every single day here. And then we're going to keep you updated. And then we're going to show the TA. And then we're going to break it down over and over and over again. So if that makes you happy, if that sounds exciting, then you may want to stay and become a crypto lifer. You may want to subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when we post our next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you, my friend, and whoever you're with right now, you are already doing the right thing. And you know you are. So thank you for coming on in. And appreciate each and every one of you for being here and calling yourself crypto lifer, sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. Without your time, there is no show. Without no show, there is no me. Without no me, there is no purpose. And I'm back doing my old work like I used to, editing videos in a room with no windows. And I don't want to do that anymore. I want to keep the show going. I want to be here every single day. So that's why I don't take a day off no matter what. I know a lot of people probably won't be paying attention this week. A lot of people will be doing their thing. Look at this, though. We showed you the shoulder, the head, and the possible right shoulder here. Also, look, a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder there. And a pump to the upside for Kadena. I started getting Kadena at $10, $9.40, and we talked about, this consolidation move for Kadena. We go over this all the time as a group on the channel, as a team. Okay. We also pulled a giant fib on this puppy. And on my mind, Kadena is a must-have. It's not like Metaverse. It may be more Metaverse. They're not like saying there's exclusive. They're not like a Blocktopia or a Gala, like saying they're into gaming completely, but they're into like moving the whole industry forward. And they're saying transactions at the speed of light. Like maybe you could have a game on Kadena, I'm sure. But you could see here it was in the golden pocket once it decided to break on out. It bounced off the 786 Fibonacci level, and there it started to make a bit of a move here. It could come back down and bounce off the 0.5. Could even bounce off the 618 one more time at $11. But Kadena's making its statement, and it broke above that resistance point. To me, next resistance is about 1844 for Kadena. Let's zoom on in and see what we're seeing here. 4 hour needs to come on down though, or at least flag out. So if you miss Kadena, it's time to draw a flag on the 4 hour. Let it play out and do its thing. Touch that 21-day moving average, and that's when I will look back at Kadena on the 4 hour. So Kadena on my radar, and there you have it, right? Thank you for Kadena. Shout out to the Super Chats. Shout out to every one of you coming on into the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. So we got VR, looking beautiful. We'll take a look at Hero and Monkey Balls, MBS. Let's take a look at MBS. Monkey Ball. The Monkey Ball Warriors. Really? Did it really shoot up today? Hold on. Let's take a look at coin market cap, shall we? And Fort Pierce. There's so many places in Florida to stay. So many beautiful spots. Everbnb up 134%. Look, SCAR token up 333%. SCAR. I think I remember going over SCAR. Wasn't it like the Mafia token or something? What was SCARtoken.net? Maybe we never went over it. Decentralized meme. Let's not waste our time. We could have made 333 though, but let's not waste our time. Gaming Shiba continues to make a bit of a move here. You know, that's kind of interesting. Man, it looks like it got dumped though. Let's get out. This is what happens. You get distracted by these gaming coins. Let's take a look at Monkey Ball. I'm like, wait for it. I'm gonna get it. Monkey Ball. I just want to make sure we're looking at the right stuff here. Right. And you get it on FTX, MBS USD, or Radium. You can get it on Radium, which is pretty cool. It's a great DEX, too. $2.32 for Monkey Ball. And its height, it was at about 255. This thing has a lot of hype behind it. Only $57 million market cap. I believe you could definitely 10x on this thing not too long from now. It's got a good website. It's got a good team. Alex Becker, you know, the whole YouTube gang and all the other kind of big people were behind this, pushing it hard too. So, you know, I like, you know, they did botch their launch, but they came back hard and it looks pretty cool. And I like this type of looking, I like this. I like the edged, geographic-esque, thick-looking, beautiful colored graphics. I'm with it. So it definitely speaks to me. I'm sure it speaks to other people as well. Remember Kadena in a bit of a flag if you want to wait for it. Watch Kadena here. That's another thing. My crypto group isn't about just, oh, you know, there's signal groups. Buy this. We're not a signal group. We're a learning group. Like, we're like, oh, there's a flag. What does a flag mean? Watch the flag. Like, teach you how to watch a trade. Teach you how to procure a trade. Teach you how to grow a trade just like you grow a plant, just like you grow a friendship, just like you grow love, man. So jump on into the Patreon. It is $99 a month. It'll blow your mind. You can pay with cryptocurrency or with PayPal. Email us at cryptolifers@gmail.com if you want to pay with cryptocurrency. We'll get you into the group. $270 for 3 months. Give you the education of a lifetime. You will leave knowing so much about cryptocurrency, knowing so much about TA, being empowered, being spirited, being well balanced. You'll meet people from around the world, men, women. It'll give you a reason to be alive, and you'll realize, wow, you're in a special place. You'll see people differently. You'll see humanity differently. I'm really serious, because I remember when I first joined one of these groups, I was like, wow, strangers all helping each other. I've never seen anything like this, like only in cryptocurrency. Like, crypto really breeds that community feeling because, you know, trustless environment. The creator already created a trustless environment where we shouldn't even have to trust each other, really. Like, you don't have my keys and I don't have yours. So if you're helping me and I'm helping you, unless someone's trying to pry your keys out of your cold, dead hands or out of your cold, dead email, you know what I'm saying? Or like doing something, hey, can you give me this information, blah, 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 blah. Unless that's going down, right? I mean, you know what I'm saying? You're in a safe place. So, and people in crypto also are people who went their own way. A lot of us are pioneers in our own way. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Troy McDrains. Morning, Salmon Lifers. I found ChainX, PCX on KuCoin, and it looks like a sleeper. Not sure what to think. Recent gains seem under the radar. Now, we've talked about ChainX many times here on the channel. You know, just not that much in the last week or two, but we've gone over it probably 5 or 6 times in the last few weeks in general. Not really, but yours. Cold dead seed phrase. I know, right? My cold dead. Crypto world is full of crypts. Go to reggae world, man. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in and jumping on into the live stream. It's funny you said that. Go to Reggae World. 9:45. Damn. Do they have reggae here? Which I didn't try yet. Try some dub. Let's see what they got here. Speaking of reggae music, here in Siesta Key. Get everyone in that mood for Monday. You know, you may still have the time off. You may still be feeling it. Keep it moving with the rocking when we blocking, when we stocking, when we rock, yo. Talking about the crypto. Break it down. Pint-sized pieces when we show you how to do the TA, drawing on the bull flag, though. Banging book. Rippy, roll. Rude boy on the way. Oh, nah, that's got me. Island boy. Nah, man, they ain't even real reggae. I love reggae. Respect reggae. Ja. Book. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. We're going to do reggae tomorrow now. We're going to change the whole style the whole week. I think we're going to be on reggae now. Dubstepping all our way. Funny, I never did reggae the whole time on the stream. It's funny I never did that. Because I'm reggae. Like, I listened to reggae literally for 5 years straight at one point in my life. Like, it was just only reggae. No other music. I think I got everybody popping in the group now. Shout out, where are you from? Let me know where you're from in the chat. Let me know where you're from in the chat. And, yo, can we get a bit? You know, I actually rented a house my last night here. If you guys are willing, I could do a barbecue at the place I rented. It has a nice backyard. We could have, like, a kind of get-together, maybe. I'll ask my wife first, because she'd probably say, no. But maybe she will. You never know. I shouldn't say that. She's the fun-loving person. But maybe we could get as many lifers together in the general area. You know? 40 minutes from Tampa, right? Tulsa, Oklahoma. I'm coming, man. Love you. From Cali. Been in Tulum for the last month, though, man. Chilling in Tulum. Just blasting out. A dingo ate my Satoshis. Know how long you've been doing super chats, but if you need me anytime, I'm here. Grace Ashley. Bang, bang, bang. Let's see if I missed a super chat. Probably did. Let's take a look here. Morning, Salmon Lifers. I found Chainx, PCX. We like PCX. Let's take a look at PCX. So I like VR as the trade of the day. Remember, we uncovered a little bit of VR action here. So PCX is pumped, yeah, you're right, from about 150 up to about 224, now holding $2, and it's at that previous resistance point, right? Look, resistance, and it's bouncing. 4 hour also wants to take off here. You know, look at this. You uncovered a slight cup and handle here, my friend. Sammy Cup and Handy strikes again. Sammy Cup and Handy for the win. For the early stream. And if this cup and handle serves us right, which we've seen Bitcoin do many times. Bitcoin's hit one of these many, many times off of a bottom. And you get your low, you get your higher low, you get your third higher low in a row, right? Starting to make a bit of a trend here at 271. I think my man sniffed us into a trade here. Let's take a look at the 1 hour though. A little cooked now, so we got to wait for that flag to flag out. So I draw my flag, and it's simple. Projection theory with alerts on the stochastics. You can get with what I'm doing. You can figure out really how to make these plays, right? Okay. So my top Metaverse must-have coins. We went over them today, and we got over them in depth. Shout out to Joe for the $20 super chat. Losing family is hard. Oh, yeah, so I never finished the story. I'm going to finish the story. I'm just trying to give you guys the backdrop, right? Golden voice. Shout out to Fingbook. Appreciate you. My dude. The golden voice. The man with the golden voice. Israel, I love you. Shout out to Niv Zevron, London, UK. Thank you. Israel's love you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Chicago. Amazing. South of Cairns, North Queensland, Australia. Littleton, Colorado. Tucson, Arizona. Losing family is hard. I can relate. My mother and youngest brother passed away from the pandemic this summer. I found your channel and the passion you have shone through, and it gave me hope when I needed it most. I mean, you're going to bring tears to my eyes right now. Losing family is hard. I can relate. My mother and youngest brother passed away. How old is your brother? Jeez Louise. From the pandemic this summer. I found your channel and the passion you have shone through, and it gave me hope when I needed it most. Unbelievable. Wow. Hero, NBS, and Crypto Cam. Must-have coins. We went over, oh yeah, we got to go over the chart for Monkey Balls, right? Monkey Ball and FTX here. And actually, it's been climbing up here from 124 to 220. Look at it. And we actually had it in this, so we actually cup and handled this thing. And look, I remember us going over this and talking about it. And look at that. Said you learned what the lifer was putting down, you would have made 94% on MBS. Right? And then remember MCRT, which what we looked at, that Magic Craft. MCRT's on my radar. You might want to write this down, MCRT. MCRT's on my radar as well. Magic Craft. This coin's on my radar. Magic Craft is on my radar. Look, up 77% today. We talked about it yesterday. I liked it. We went over it in depth. We talked about it a lot. I liked it. $6 million market cap. This thing is crazy. $6.8 million market cap. Sitting at 2 cents, up 70% today. This thing is on my radar. Magic Craft. I can't, I gotta reiterate this over and over again. I like this coin a lot. They didn't pay me to do this. I don't know who made it. This has been on my radar. Magic Craft is on the radar. Just Magic Craft. Write it down. Research this puppy. This is hot. This is hot. New coin. There's always a new coin to play with in the game. Magic Craft, right? Look at this cup with a handle. If we can get this thing to load in a second. MCRT, Magic Craft. I know, baby. Thank you. And look at that thing blast off. Wow. Did some serious damage. It was at 0.004, half a penny. Did some serious damage. Shot, if you go to the stream from yesterday, we take a look at it. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on into the live stream. YouTube not receiving enough data. Are we really? We seem to be rocking and rolling right now. I don't know. Chain X. All right, everyone, they're going to kick me out in a second. You're going to see cleaning people come and actually remove me from the seat. Why are you streaming at 3 a.m.? Because I'm at a Airbnb. Up 200% since I got in at $1. Unreal. My brother turned 23 the night before he passed. 23 years old? Are you kidding me? From COVID? Jeez Louise, that is the saddest story I've ever heard. I am so sorry to hear that. Mother and son and brother, and a 23-year-old brother. Scott McDonald, been a limit. BCH chart looks bottomed out. Just broke through the 50 MA. Breakout incoming. Let's take a look at Bitcoin Cash real quick. My dude. So much happening in the market today, it's out of control. Let's take a look at Bitcoin Cash real fast. Wow, look at it. I mean, we were a little late to the party, right? A little late to the party. There you go, though, pumping up. And that follows Bitcoin. Remember, all the, Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin Diamond, all these funny little Bitcoin trades, they follow Bitcoin. And that's cup and handle, But that's following Bitcoin in a nutshell, just kind of doing what Bitcoin did, right? There's the wedge, broke out of the wedge. There's the dump, doing its thing. Let's take a look at Bitcoin before we jump on out of here for the day. and Bitcoin at 51,500. We talked about Bitcoin pumping during the stream. Said Bitcoin's going to pump right now. What happened? It pumped when? Right now. If you look at the title of the stream, it says Bitcoin about to pump right now. What happened? Bitcoin pumped right then, like right after that, during the live stream. So this stream will show you what's going to happen, what's happening, and what will happen in cryptocurrency, day in and day out. I'm on the charts every single day with barely a break, and I'm continuously pushing at the speed of light, so there's no reason to go anywhere else. In 2 hours, you're going to learn about the dollar index, the Dow Jones. You're going to learn about futures, so much other things in the market, right? We're going to give you kind of the breakdown of what we see happening in the future, in the forefront, and coming up. My lifers, I'm going to give you guys an update on Bitcoin dominance, total 2. That will be an exclusive update for my lifers. I'll be giving you that update, so stay tuned for that. Also, our weekly screen share will be back on this Wednesday at 5 at 6 p.m. like it always is, so be ready for that weekly screen share, okay? Might actually move it to earlier. Well, I'll talk about my wife. We'll find an exact time where it works for the family, right? But that's what I want. There's so much more to go over today, so much I want to talk about, but just keep your eyes peeled. Some good trades out there right now, just basic ideas playing out right in front of us today as we speak. So we're looking at Fantom. We went over a lot of different things, but we're looking at Fantom as it starts to boom back up here to 235. And look, it bounced all the way from 229, starting to make a bit of a move here, and it broke the wedge. Fantom about to do some damage. The measured move for Fantom after this 50-minute comes back down here would be a very, very nice entry. 1 hour just getting started with a curl to the upside. I like Fantom going all the way up here to 258 from 235. About 10% gains for Fantom. All right, everyone, thank you so much for coming on in. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications so you can find out when I post my next video. Let's take a look at my trade of the day, which is VR. And some said it's pumping as we speak right now. Let's take a look at VR pumping. Look at that big green candle doing damage. Oof. Thing is starting to make a bit of a move there. And there you go. VR doing the damage. And it's starting to move to the upside there on the 1 hour big green candle, 47. It was sitting there at about 46, 44 when we looked at it. So look, have a wonderful day. Take care of yourselves. Enjoy the new year as things go on. I'll be here every single day. I'm not going anywhere. I am in sunny Florida. And shout out to everyone here. Hope you're having a wonderful day with your family, friends, wherever you are. If you're alone, I'm here for you too as well, the Crypto Lifer. So shout out to everyone that sent a super chat. Shout out to all the support. I know I was early today, so some people may not have made it to the stream. It happens. They'll be like, damn, I'm about to sign on, and he disappeared, right? But we went over so many different coins in this 2 hours. We really just broke it down. Like, this was actually in an hour and a half or less. Found out so many things that I'm looking at. I talked about so many different coins. These will be time-stamped and up for you later. If you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. Thank you so much for coming. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. Remember, if you came to the channel, then you're already doing the right thing. At the end of every live stream, I say 1, 2, 3, crypto is life. So everybody, we're going to say it together. 1, 2, 3, crypto is life. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the likes. And I'll see you guys on the next live. Peace out. Be safe. One love. I'm out. Lifer will see you tomorrow. Same time. Same place. Love you all. 1, 2, 3, crypto is life. All right.